can read your every move! read your every move! I'll cut you to pieces! If only you knew the power! No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not!
Oh, but But you will! Without your tricks, you're nothing! Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did! But there's no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Ala Mhigan.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build? We were fighting for our people's freedom.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend! Croyle!
Alphina? I knew you'd come.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once. Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Listen to you, talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power, echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt. He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
No! You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
May I live 1,000 years.
Interrogations can wait. Let us be off.
This is not true. Man. One time I don't check my stupid microphone and this happens. This is so embarrassing. I don't believe this. Yeah. I hate this. So, fun fact, I read an update of Windows 11 yesterday, and I checked everything, but apparently, it kind of changed. It kind of changed the audio configuration, the audio input for my Rode Pod mic in OBS. I was looking at my audio mixer and I could see the peak, so it was fine, but I didn't check the peak in OBS. So freaking embarrassing. I don't believe this. Man. First I wipe in the duty, now that. Anyway, fun fact, I did a Windows 11 update and it worked like a charm. Not a problem at all. Except for me being an idiot and not checking my audio before starting a stream.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire... Is it...
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lise. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Cryle, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
So do we need that to beat Xenos as well?
Asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you
Man.
doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began.
Was she burning Atium?
A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move?
Yeah, that's some Brando Sando stuff, right?
After much deliberation, I surmise that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react.
Yeah, she's Mistborn.
To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alize's soul.
Okay, or you could put it that way.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Urianger is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least. And one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Ala Mhigan.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
By the way, where's that thing that Papa Limo dropped somewhere on the other side of the border? Let's do this.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be in Xenos' boots. Not with the likes of us coming to get him. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
All right, Alfie. If I may, General, is there aught Daedalus and I could do to assist with final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position and we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I shall be glad to have you do the honors. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Alright, let's talk to the lads. Aymeric. This is nice. This is nice. This is something I actually like. Ha! You should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You, who stood with us in our direst hour, will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me. Though Ishgard's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance. That's super nice. The rest of them down there? Yeah. Let's not drop down there and break our legs, shall we? All is ready. Very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. What the fuck, man? Okay, buddy. Okay. Sure. Sure. He's got moves. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. 'Tis not. But 'tis not like to be bested by a gate. Okay. Are we doing this? I guess we are. Come on. General Roban, what do you have to say to us? It is done then. Thank you for humoring an old bull. Maelstrom, Adder, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Ala Mhigan quarter are ready and await our signal. Man. Not left to do but the deed itself. Here we go. Is that the final one? The measure of his reach. Okay. Right then. I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. Ah, but before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. You expecting to not come back? You're gonna come back, Roban, right? You're not gonna mess with us. I think there's a couple of quests here, yeah, but we're not gonna do any Aether Current quests now. We're gonna go straight for the finale. Where are we? Where is that? Where the hell is that? Oh, okay. This is somewhere else entirely. Yeah, we can collect the Aether Currents afterwards when the dust is settled. That's not a problem. So, onwards through the breach. Do I have to approach that from the other side, or is that... Man, how do people read maps? This is beyond me, honestly. Oh look, there's an Aether Current. An Aether Current and Pippin, that's nice. There you go. Let's do a little bit of a tuning. Oh man, really? Do I have to? Okay, come on. These are actually nice. They look a little bit like elementals, but basically salt elementals. So I love the design, yeah. Petalist, Alphino. What is it that you've got here? By the 12, this is Tizona. The Bull of Alamigo's legendary sword. Forged from 2 cursed blades. This sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve. A weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. That he should bequeath it to me now, carry on his legacy, well, I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? I think we're doing this, right? This should be a spectacle. Go. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least 1 squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen. Very Domite. Bloody hell, that's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn. Tell them to make ready. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. Cool. Queen's Gardens, okay. These folks down there. Looks like. This is another duty? We will wait here for the Lupine to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. Let's do another duty, come on. Clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Levailleur, and I come here before you with news of great import. Silence, boy. You stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Toma is free. Lord Ian has returned and driven Yotsuyo and the Imperials from your lands. We were there. We helped him. There is no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Ian is dead and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke Manord's name again at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put your weapons away, and I beg of you, let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we will be traitors to accept our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield, or die in dishonor. So I gotta beat your asses for you to believe me? Is that what you said, folks? Alright. Let's go, kids. How unnecessary. You are no strangers to battle. That much is plain. I am the White. I am Hakuro. And I will be your opponent. Have at you. Okay, Hakuro. Oh, look at that. What is that? Okay. Come here, buddy. I think I'm doing the best I can, man. I mean, come on, don't be like that. I'm trying really hard. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Okay. Honestly, I don't know whether I want to stand in your wards, buddy. Can I stand in your wards and not stand in the mechanics? Is that possible? Could we do that? Here we go. Come on. We got this. Yes. We are every bit the warriors we claim to be. You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us the battle of Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. You could have just asked, man, honestly. Lord Ian returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Kusetsu to perish and the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward, Hakuro. He wished for no better death. You knew him well. Aye, he would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation, and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw we shall rip open their throats of our masters. This the White swears. Okay. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that our Lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a courageous thing. Destiny to see us meet with friends of Lord Ian in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Ooh, man.
You are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
They were indeed.
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno! Now give me a curse and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury Ala Mhigan! All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
Oh shit.
Damn that armor!
Oh no.
Have it.
Is that...
The liberator of Doma herself.
My Eorzean brothers and sisters, Doma is come to pay her debts.
Lord Hian.
We will deal with the flying machines. Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice!
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
We're through. The way is clear.
Where you going? Impeccable timing, those Domans. Come, comrades. The enemy gate is down. Forward. Stormblood. Stormblood, you say? The battle for Ala Mhigan is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. Daedalus, Alphino, may I ask you to be part of the first charge? 'Twould be an honor. I will join them, but as but another soldier. The command of the flames I leave in your capable hands, Pippin. I don't suppose we could come along too. Please, Arenvald. Nago and the others told me to go with you, Daedalus, to bring Xenos to account for everyone. And I'm Ala Mhigan too, in case anyone's forgotten. My place is in the thick of it, and it doesn't get thicker than where you'll be. All right. Let us sally forth then. Together we make for the royal palace, there to find and strike down Xenos. Quest accepted. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not comfortable running duties as a paladin right now, so we're gonna do this with a scholar because I want to do this with some randos. Damn, that was fast. It was fast. Let's go. Man, that is one hell of a fast. Come on. Shit. Man, what is happening with me today? Why is that guy running so fast? Could you please wait for me? Man. He's really making me work for it, right? Come on, buddy. It would be really nice if you could not die from too big pulls, man. Man. You're really making me work for it, buddy. Ah, shit. Honestly, he feels a little squishy. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not doing a good job. I don't know, man. Let's go. Man, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. Man, fuck me sideways. He's literally not checking for anything. I'm a little bummed about that, honestly. How is he dying so fast, man? I literally don't get this. I'm a little confused. I feel like he has no damage mitigation at all. Fuck me. Fuck me. It feels like he's not using any damage mitigations whatsoever. I'm a little confused.
I shall have to share these findings. Initiate soul extraction. Success.
What the fuck? That was interesting. Don't run away from me, buddy. I'm trying to heal you. This is so frustrating, man. Like, I feel these aren't even big pulls, but why are you doing this to me? Oh. Finally, we meet. This is not his final form, right?
this moment last forever.
Whoa, buddy. Nobody wanted that. What does this do?
This is the end. Show me your road. Yes, yes, just so.
He's got to have a final form, right? Come on. Tell me you have a final form. Oh, I received a player recommendation, which is nice, but honestly, that was super stressful. Was it just me or was that the paladin? Maybe I'm just slow today. Low energy.
Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity.
I think he's enjoying that.
I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Confound it. Go after Xenos, my friend. We shall deal with this.
Okay, buddies.
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine.
Isn't that the icon that Papalimo dropped on?
Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer?
Yeah, the dragon, exactly.
This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Ala Mhigan Hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon? But have I not already bound it with Omega's restraint? And does not the seventh umbral calamity stand as a testament to the fallibility of such devices? Oh, how quickly we forget. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant to know so much more. All icons must be exterminated without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breathe lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friend and confidant. If you accept me.
You want to make out, Xenos? Is that what you want to do? I don't think I want to make out with you.
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. It was plain from the first how this would end. You live for these moments, when all hangs in the balance, when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too. This is who we are, my friend. This is all we are. Ala Mhigan and Doma, and call them all be damned.
He's a little lunatic.
We tower above the gods. You by your gift, I by my right. And before the resonant, the gods shall be made to kneel.
He's gonna fuse with the icon, isn't he? Buddy, you shouldn't be doing that. That's just creepy. It's never healthy to fuse with an icon, man. Give me a second. Not gonna make the same mistake again. The Royal Menagerie. There he is. Shinryu, Ilbert's draconic god of vengeance. Oh, this is... Yeah, of course. This is gonna take a while. See how this goes, folks. Honestly... That was a lot. That was honestly a lot. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little low energy right now. I'm still questioning whether it was me not doing a good job in that duty, or whether the paladin was just not using his damage mitigations well, or I don't know. Anyway, that felt kind of weird because, oh, we died a couple of times. That was, I don't know, unexpected, honestly. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That was actually an easy battle against Xenos. I honestly don't like him a lot as a. I don't like him a lot as a villain. I don't think he's doing anything interesting. He's just like Jared Leto is method acting a villain. I don't know. He's just like so over the top mad that he doesn't give me anything, honestly. So I don't know. Let's see what this duty does though. Let's go. Come on, folks. Please don't let me die. Please don't let me die. That's a lot of big boys. The Royal Menagerie of Garabania. Do we have 2 scholars in this group? Did I see another scholar? No, that wasn't a scholar. All right, let's go. Let's go. Who's tanking here, folks? What the hell is going on? What? I can't see anything. Jeez Louise. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay. Damn. Okay, that's a lot. This is a good corner to stand in. What is this? Oh shit, I should have pushed the button. Okay, got it. Can somebody raise me or not? Am I supposed to hit the tail? No, the tail's gone. Whoa! Shit. Thanks, man. There are no party members. I'm sorry, folks. Oh, but that's, I mean, this is like, I got 4 pity recommendations. This is super nice. I got 4 pity recommendations, which is super nice. Did the fall fix his character?
Are you all right? Xenos.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment, let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time, so clear, so vivid, so real, so real.
He really is the edgiest of edgelords.
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
That was it. That was the Xenos. This is literally how he ends?
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
I am disappointed.
Then justice has been done.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you, well, you know. So let's do it together. For Ala Mhigan!
Hey, Cirilla, this is super nice of you. I think we're just in the middle of the last cutscene of MSQ 4.0, but it's super nice of you dropping by. What's funny is the fact that they had man. So they had Estinian drop in to kill that cannon, and then he never showed up again, right? Oh wow, okay. Honestly, I found Stormblood a little straightforward and simple from a story side. I didn't enjoy it as much as Heaven's Word. But then again, I think Heaven's Word had a lot of twists and turns and complexity in the post-patch MSQs as well, right? And it was very straightforward until that point 2, I think, and then it got a little interesting afterwards. So I don't know.
And in Crimson it ended. And then we were free.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Stormblood, to be honest. I think there wasn't as many endearing NPCs as in Heaven's Word, right? I didn't I didn't. Gosetsu, for example, in Stormblood, the old samurai.
Freedom, really.
I don't know. I wasn't feeling him. And I think they were trying to do an interesting thing with the two main villains, for Tolda and Yotsuyu, the two female villains in Stormblood, because they seem to have layers and layers and seem to have facets to their villainness, but it didn't quite capture me, honestly.
To grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them.
I also think, like, Heaven's Word had these
Defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed.
these huge personal sacrifices along the way of the story. Everyone, Lady Iceheart, the dragons, Orshifant, of course. So I think that made Heaven's Word so much more epic than Stormblood, right? And Stormblood failed a lot. Like, okay, we're gonna collect all our allies, and then we're gonna liberate the continent, basically, right? And that was the whole story. So basically, we're traveling through the lands, meeting new friends, making allies, and then liberating Doma, liberating Ala Mhigan, and so on and so forth. So that felt very like a very straightforward story to be told, honestly. And yeah, Gosetsu and Yugiri, I don't know how much I like them, honestly.
I remember the price of freedom.
No, they didn't. Honestly, that might be my audio. I might have to just tune the...
I remember the smoke and the ashes.
I might just have to tune the gain down a little bit. Honestly, I've been a little bothered by the audio. I've been streaming for the first half an hour, 45 minutes without audio, apparently, because I missed setting up my microphone right for the first time in forever. So honestly, yeah, I need to do a little bit of microphone testing. I did an upgrade to Windows 11, and for some reason that it kind of messed up my OBS setup. It shouldn't have, but it looked like some preferences got changed and it's behaving weirdly. And I see that my microphone is peaking a little bit, so the gain might be actually too high for me speaking right now. I'll have to check that. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I'll be interesting to see where Stormblood leads into as far as the handover to Shadowbringer is concerned. I'm not sure how I feel about Xenos. I'm a little confused because people are a big fan of Xenos, and basically with the end of Stormblood, I don't get that at all. I don't understand that, and I'm not sure whether he's gonna come back in some way in Shadowbringer or later on for some reason, and that's gonna make him a more interesting character. But honestly, I feel in Stormblood itself, he doesn't feel like a very interesting character. So he seems like a very, very stereotypical villain, like crazy badass. Like I said earlier, Jared Leto method acting a villain kind of stuff, and I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. Yeah. Yeah, I had a problem with the new version of OBS 32 as well. It kind of messed with Stream Deck integration and everything. It was a bit messy. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that goes. So that took me a while, honestly, to go through Stormblood, and I also didn't just want to focus on the MSQ. So I was actually able to level up Paladin in parallel to Scholar. So I am able to actually run Paladin and Scholar in at least some duties. I'm not doing very well as a tank, to be honest, but I'm feeling much more confident than I was before Stormblood. So at least I've got options now, right? Got the White Mage, which is basically healer on easy mode. This is always nice, but I really want to spend some time focusing on the Scholar and getting to actually be able to play him a little bit better, you know? Man, so this is actually the end of the free trial of Final Fantasy XIV, as much as I've heard. So it's kind of messed up that I've been paying, even though this could have been free the whole time. But anyway, it was fun. I mean, I have a lot of critique on Stormblood, but overall, it was a fun experience in terms of game mechanics. Also, we could see some new game mechanics introduced in duties. We saw the whole underwater exploration thing. That was big, right? Honestly, I don't know if that was necessary, but it's definitely a huge thing. That was super interesting. Introducing swimming as a mechanic and then diving underground and all, underwater and all that. Super exciting. But it wasn't definitely all bad. I think it was a little hit and miss. I absolutely loved that villain guy. I never remember his name. The dorky guy who gets transformed into a kind of a machine Borg zombie at the end. After you've beaten him like 10, 15 times or something. I don't remember his name, but I absolutely loved him. He's great. And I think they tried to do interesting things with Yotsuyu. I just felt like they didn't flesh that out enough. Yeah, I'm not sure about the turtles, honestly. I don't think they're my favorite society. As far as those go. I like the focus on Alice. That was pretty cool. I think the fact that Alice got a lot more spotlight in Stormblood was super nice. I prefer her to Alfie. She's definitely my favorite twin. So that was cool. That was definitely great. I loved seeing Alfie on the bench for a while. That was good. It was much needed. Honestly, Lise, I get her character arc and her development and the glow up with the dress at the end. I'm not a big fan of the dress. I think she looked much more badass in those metal vibrances as she was wearing in the beginning. But I get it. It was an Ala Mhigan traditional dress, so there had to be a costume change. Yeah. I don't know. In terms of duties and trials, I don't feel there was. I have to think. Like Heaven's Word had some dungeons that were very memorable, like the Great Gooball Library, for example. That was absolutely amazing. I loved that. And I think I have to get back and look. Oh, that happens to me all the time. I sometimes, usually when I stream, I put up a version of YouTube on my phone to watch my stream and see what happens. And sometimes I have YouTube open up somewhere in the browser as well, or on the phone, and I have the sound on, and then I wonder where the echo is coming from. So Yeah, it happens to me all the time. But good to know that my audio is fine. That makes me feel much more comfortable. I think the yeah, now that I see her, I think this Battle of the Tribes thing, that was nice. That was also, I liked that area, the steppe. That was beautiful. I liked Hien's development there. So that part, that was really cool. And I think there was a really cool dungeon at the end of that I actually appreciated. I loved that music part. Flute music in the steppes. That was actually very nice. I like that. That guy was not a nice guy. I did not like him. He had an interesting character development, right? That was like an interesting hero arc, right? He had that. He got that development from, oh no, I don't want to fight. I'm just a peasant. I want to feed my family and not get into trouble. And then in the end, he had to take up arms as well and fight for liberation. I think that overall conflict, that side content for Stormblood, no, I haven't. I assume there's going to be a new Hildebrand quest, right? In post Stormblood, I assume. I'm not sure. Yeah. Exactly. I haven't done any raids. I haven't been able to do the raids for Heaven's Word either because, well, I've done the regular raids, but I've never done the extreme ones. Because it's super hard to find people to actually do old historical extremes or savages or anything like that. It's super difficult, unfortunately. But I'd love to actually try them out and do them, you know. But I've done the Heaven's Word ones. I'm not sure. Crystal Tower, yeah. Okay. I'll give them a shot, most definitely. I'll see what they do. I've realized the other day, and I'm not sure I've done that. I saw the voice actor for Alphano. He's currently streaming Heaven's Word, and he started with A Realm Reborn, and he did the Calls of Bahamut at some point. And I was sitting there watching that, like, did I actually do that? Did I ever do that raid? And I'm 100% not sure. So this is something that I might go back and check whether I've missed any of these raids from the early game. Because I don't remember. I remember there are definitely some extreme trials that I didn't do because they're extreme, and I didn't found people to do them synced, and I didn't want to do them unsynced, I assume. But apart from that, I think I've done all the hard dungeons so far, and all the side content. But I'll have a look at it. There's this, and I don't know whether that unlocks in the post patch story. There's this tower in Stormblood somewhere in one of the regions that is basically an endless dungeon, right? A friend of mine told me about it on stream at some point, I remember. And I haven't encountered it yet, so I assume it has to be part of the post-patch content, right? So I'll definitely check that out. Oh, you haven't done that? Okay. I'll have a look into that because they said it was pretty cool. But honestly, I think I've missed some stuff as well. there's a couple of mounts that I'm pretty sure I can still unlock, like the Monterey mount in that turtle area. You can unlock this as a regular mount, but I think you have to have finished Palace of the Dead level 50 or something like that. So I've started doing that, but I haven't finished it yet, to be honest. So let's see how that goes. I'm honestly not sure. I'll keep you updated. I think so. First of all, thank you very, very much for dropping by. This was very nice, keeping me company, even in the last minutes of the stream. So I appreciate that a lot. But I think I'm going to call it a night for now, because I have to get up very early in the morning, and this was running a little longer than expected. And I think since we're running credits, it's fine to wrap this up for now. So nonetheless, Cyrillas, thank you very much for dropping by. Thanks for keeping me company, and especially in the chat. I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, I'll try to keep you updated. The problem I have is the folks in Discord are lovely, but we're never matching time zones. So this is super hard. I love seeing you all having such a great time over on Kraken, but me dropping by there is super difficult because I don't think I can visit that world, even if you're playing in I'm in Europe. I'm in Germany, Berlin. So it's kind of tough. It's a little difficult, but I appreciate the support. So thank you very much for that. And I love seeing all the stuff you do. It's pretty cool. It's absolutely amazing. So please keep doing that. And if you have the chance to drop by, I absolutely appreciate it. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful, I don't know, what is it? Is it like afternoon over there? Cool. So have a beautiful afternoon. It's 9:30 over here, so I'm gonna slowly slow down and get ready for bedtime. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the company, and drop by anytime. I really love the support. Thank you very, very much, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. Cheers, and say hi to the rest of the whole HJP troop from me. Take care. Bye bye.